All right, so we're getting started at Saarihelvetti. We're here at the, what do you call this, the Love Boat? The Love Boat. Let's call it Love Boat. We're here at the Love Boat, getting ready to head over to the island of Hell, for this incredible 2-day festival, 10-year anniversary happening this weekend in Tampere. So things are just about to get started. We're taking the first ferry off to the island with the artists and the people that work there. We just want to kind of get the day started, I was going to say get our feet wet, but I definitely don't want to get my feet wet. But I just want to get a lay of the land, if you will, and understand exactly what to expect. Day one has some outstanding bands on the bill, like Flesh God, Apocalypse, Ikina, Warman, and Dead Set, I believe, is also playing on day one. So there's a lot of bands to see, and I'm looking forward to what this island is going to bring to us. All right, so this is the artist path that takes you behind the first stage and then behind the main stage. There's obviously another area that you can go through for the regular folks attending the festival, but for the bands and for the crew and media people, we get to go through this back area, this back entrance, if you will, and this allows a much easier access between both stages. But there's a lot of cool shit on the other side. We're going to show you guys once the doors actually open and people come in. We're going to show you guys exactly how that area looks like. But for now, I want you guys to have a little bit of an inside look of the behind the scenes, how things look at Saarihelvetti. All right, so we're behind the second stage, and as you can see, guys, over here, they're setting up the gear in the order of the bands that are going to hit the stage, so everything works perfectly. The stuff up front is going to be the first band going on, and then followed by the second band, third band, and fourth band. This way, there's no hassle. It's a quick changeover between bands, and things run smoothly. That's the stage actually right there, and we're going to show you guys how the stage looks like as they prep for the first band of the day. This is the second stage, and as you guys can see, Dead Set is setting up right now. They will be the first band to hit this second stage on day one. And this is a really nice area. There are some seats available for people that want to sit down and have a hot dog, stuff their mouth with big sausage and some fixins. And then there's all this grassed area here where you can just really enjoy and be up front and up and close. The seated area, you guys can't see it from this shot, but it's a little bit further back. It's like a picnic area. But that's for the old folks like me that need to sit down. For the younger people, they're going to be up front, stage diving. Well, not stage diving, but at least crowd surfing and doing all this shit that you would expect to at a metal show. All right, so we're at Saarihelvetti's main stage, and as you can see, they're just gearing up for the first band of the day. They're doing all their sound check, running all their cables. This is a really nice area. Flesh God Apocalypse is the headliner today. And then on day two, we have the Turmion Katilot boys hitting the stage, performing what I expect to be a night for the ages, as one could expect from a Turmion Katilot show. There'll probably be some surprises. I can't say more than that. But as you can see, everybody's working on the stage. The tents that you guys see here is the backstage area for the festival, and we can take you guys there actually to show you a little bit of how that area looks like. There's nothing fancy, but just a little bit of a behind the scenes so you guys get a feel for exactly what does it look like and how does a festival like this gets put together. So follow me and let's go take a quick look at the area there.
We are at Saarihelvetti Festival, and as you can see, people are coming in. It is halfway through day two, but we wanted to kind of show you what's here, so when you come here, you know exactly what's happening. We are actually in front of the main restaurant here. This is also kind of like a backstage for the stage 2 bands, but you can go in and enjoy some food. If you kind of follow me over here, you'll see some tents over there. There's a bar and some tents for with some benches for you to sit down and enjoy your food. And then there's kind of like a coat check over here for your bags and coat. See, right now we're actually at a better angle from over there. You can see over here, this is what I was talking about, kind of like a nice chill area to enjoy some food. It's great. And there's actually a little stage right next to it where there's some acts that happen here and there. Our good friend Asimi performed twice, once yesterday and once today. And then there is another food vendor right over here. And as the camera pans, it's going to pan to another set of tents where you can get your corpse face paint, as I was talking about, which is amazing. It's a great idea. And over here is a building that a lot of different activities happen. Yesterday there was some karaoke, which who doesn't like karaoke?
This one's called The Origin of the Earth.
For those of us that have never been here before, like if you could put it in a few words, what do you would say about this festival?
It's gonna be the Metal Brotherhood this year. It's always in Finland when you go to festivals, it's the metal like brotherhood that you get into and the mindset of the metal people of the festival and seeing everything like the bands and the audience that goes with it and just the atmosphere of the festival is the best.
I'm here with the boys from Atlas. They're performing tonight at Saarihelvetti. I'm super excited to see these guys live. Never seen them live before, and we're going to find out a little bit about what to expect from this performance. I want to start off with you because you have one of the greatest mustaches that I've seen so far in this island. It's a mixture of 80s porn with 70s politician. So I'm not quite sure which look you're going for, but you got kind of in the middle.
I'm not sure either, but thank you for your kind words. What can I expect from the show?
Yeah, what are your expectations from the crowd and from the reception that you're hoping to get here?
It's been, I guess, 2 years since we played here that last time, and we got some new material we're gonna try out live for the first time. So I'm excited about that, but I'd like to think we'd see some violence and headbanging in the pit.
So you got new material. The question then is, when you have a time frame for a new album, for anything new to drop?
Yeah, early next year, if everything goes to plan. We're just waiting for stuff to fall into place with label and all the business side of it. But creatively, the album is pretty much done. We already have a music video. We have a bunch of shit. We just want to get out there. We're very anxious to get new shit out. And yeah, hopefully as soon as possible.
So we're here outside of the Rock and Tits tent, emphasis on the tits, and we're going to find out a little bit more about what Rock and Tits is all about. So what is Rock and Tits all about?
Rock and Tits is actually this ongoing photography project with me and Katri Kallio Photography. And we started like 10 years ago, and once Saarihelvetti was born, we came here and we were like, we have to collaborate. And yeah, it's about creativity, empowerment, looking the world in a little bit different way, and I think it's a perfect fit here. Now we have had a few years pause, but let's see what the future will bring us.
So what's your expectations for this year's festival, for these 2 days, in terms of what you guys are providing and obviously the feedback that you get from folks attending the festival?
Well, corpse paints and glitter for sure. People really love that. I encourage you to come in a few hours and see like how crazy people can go. I think very practical and important thing is that we can charge your phone for free. That's something like, you know, many people who go to concerts might struggle with. And we have also water tattoos. We are actually a tattoo shop as well in Tampere. So we wanted to bring a little bit that without the pain though. And obviously if it starts to rain, we have the rain jackets, we have some plugs to ears and so on. So we want to, keep up the festival spirit and bring joy to people.
I'm here with the ladies from Ikina. They performed today at Saarihelvetti. Great performance, by the way. I was able to catch you guys playing. I was really looking forward to seeing you guys play. How was the experience for the two of you?
Oh, really nice. It was our first time in Saarihelvetti, and we really enjoyed. It was quite high intensity, 30 minutes. I mean, like we just decided to play and not to talk too much, and it was tight.
Yeah. It was our last show on this summer tour, and the whole summer has been like amazing. It's been like the best summer of like our history with the band. So it's been an amazing experience, this and the ones before.
I saw the crowd, everybody was really excited, everybody was having fun. When you're going on stage like this, maybe not quite sure what you're gonna get, and you see everybody having a great time, enjoying themselves, coming out early to see you guys, does that give you extra energy?
Sure, for sure, yeah. Yeah, it's like hearing the crowd and the audience before you go on stage and everything. We have this really specific kind of warming up routines with the band, and then we are open when we go on stage and try to see everyone, because it's really important to just feel the energy.
Yeah, we love seeing smiles, and today we got a lot of smiles.
A little bit better what was expected for today. So,
What kind of bands are you looking for here?
So you guys tell me who you're looking for.
A&P-Reacts.
Good choices.
A&P-Reacts is one of the best. Yes.
I'm here with Petri at Saarihelvetti. He's having double duties this weekend. He's playing with Warman on first day and then in Safarin on day 2. How's things going with you, man?
So far so good, like always.
Yeah, you're always chilled. You're always super chilled. So first day, going on stage, playing here in front of a crazy crowd that I've seen so far. The mud pit there is starting to like lighten up. What expectations do you have?
I keep the expectations low, so there's like no room for disappointment anymore. Yeah.
Keeping the bar extremely low.
Yeah, it makes everything easier.
How was it for you working on the record?
I was invited at that point when everything was basically recorded except the vocals. So when I heard the demos, there wasn't quite nothing on it. There was a little bit this and that, and then the guys are like, here you got a keyboard melody and here's some solo parts, and I'm like, okay, cool. And then I laid on my vocals on top of it, and then they finished up the rest, and then I heard it when it came out from the print. Like, this is the album. I'm like, oh shit, this is actually pretty fucking good.
I was going to ask you, were you happy with the way it turned out?
Yes, very. Yeah, I kind of knew what's coming, but not really. Had no idea.
This is the vendor section at Saarihelvetti, and there's quite a few vendors set up over here, all of them with different kind of merchandise. This first one over here is more of the goth style with some really good fashion apparel and some great choices for the inner goth in all of us. And then the tent right next to it is selling jewelry, different kinds of jewelry, different styles, some perhaps a little bit inspired by Heilung and some a little bit less, but great items on sale here. Great earrings, necklaces, chains, all sorts of really cool stuff that appeals to not just the metalheads, but it really appeals to all sorts of different people. And then obviously we have a bookstore at a metal festival, because nothing says metal like scary books. Scary books that make children not sleep at night. And speaking of not sleeping at night, look at this incredible, ornate Baphomet figurine. Incredible work there, outstanding. I mean, I'm not sure if I could sleep in the same house as that thing, but I'm sure somebody will, and somebody will make we'll have some fun with it. Amazing stuff. And let's not forget cats, because there's also a little bit of cat books around. And then last but definitely not least, we have some merch, some t-shirts, also some jewelry, but more merch. Some Slipknot, some Judas Priest, some different bands that are not necessarily playing at the festival, but you can still come here and buy some cool merch for you to wear. And that's pretty much the vendor section at Saarihelvetti. There's also obviously different vendors doing food, but as far as these kind of items, this is it. Still a lot to choose from, a lot to pick, something to take home as a souvenir. All right, so Kios is performing at Saarihelvetti today, and we're going to talk a little bit about that performance in terms of what to expect. How excited are you to perform in front of this awesome crowd?
Very excited. It's our first festival gig this summer, doing only a couple of shows, so it's going to be great.
How much of the material today on the set is going to be the songs that everybody wants to hear from the back catalog, and how much of the new stuff that you guys have recorded are you going to include it on this set?
Good question. So that's going to be a surprise, but I'm guessing that when people are going to see this, the show's already done. So I can say that it's a couple of songs, couple of new songs. The rest is like the old classics.
We're here at Saarihelvetti with some of the folks attending the festival, and I'm interested because we have three very different and unique looks, designs, fashion wear, whatever you want to call it. I love all three, by the way. And let me start by asking that, like, what inspired your look?
Actually, I was just going for something kinda in the mood, but not quite for the corpse paint like I had yesterday. So I just wanted to go something lighter, but still stay in the theme. Just what I do.
What about you?
I just also kinda went with it. I just chose blue for the color, and then I just did what felt right at the moment and ran with it, kinda. I usually design my look as I go, yeah. It's pretty much like that.
So let me ask you, I know you're a big Turmion Katilot fan, I can tell. How long did it take you to put all of this together?
Well, 30 minutes. So I'm very fast with my course painting. So 20 minutes with my course.
Once you get the hang of it, it's real fucking easy. I've done Saku's makeup also many times. Because I'm actually a big fan too.
Wow, 30 minutes. It would take me a lot longer. Yeah, it would take me a lot longer than that to look like you guys are looking today.
Vuotuinen perinne meille, ja tänne on muodostunut eräänlaisia tiettyjä juttuja. Lähtökohtaisesti, että on ihan vittu hyvät bileet aina teidän kanssa. Kiitos siitä jo tässä. Oliko siellä? Onko se joku? Mitäs toi kesän kannalta, niin elokuu tulee, kase on jo, syksy tulee, lumepaa, elämä kuolee.